Hello everyone, welcome to Cybrosys Technologies. In today's video, we'll be discussing about the top 10 ODOO.20 new features. So first, let's move on to the activities of the calendar view. Currently, you can see that in the calendar view, we can easily manage the activities and you can find the activities associated over here but you can also find the activities which is being assigned in the calendar view. So here you can see, as we just move on to this, you can find that there are 3 activities, and if you just want to make any further edits in the activities, you can just reschedule with the present day, with the next day, or with the next week. And here you can also find a tick mark. If the activity is 10, you can just mark it as 10 and you can just 10 and just go with next schedule. And likewise, you can just go with next activity. So if you just want to request a signature as a next activity, you can just go ahead and you can set the template, and afterwards you can click on continue, so that will be adding over here, and you can just send the activity over here. So it's been sent successfully. Now let's move on to the other activities. So you would be able to find the activities that's been scheduled, and yeah, here you can find it, and you can see that we can also make edits in the activities. So upon clicking on the pencil icon, you can see that currently we are just scheduled the activity of call to getting training needs, and if you just want to change that activity, you can also just do that. That's one of the top 10 features of ODOO.20. Now, the second feature that's gonna surprise you is the timesheet timer in the header bar. So you can just dive into the timesheet module and you would be able to see it over here. So previously, when you want to enter a timesheet, you would either have to open the timesheet app that we have here and either edit an existing entry and add a new to your timesheet, or you would have to go and find a specific task or help desk ticket and add it to the timesheet tab. But right now in ODOO.20, you don't need to do that. You can also just manage the timesheet entry timers from here. So in the status bar up here, you can just click on check in, and you can see that we will start the timer. So you can find the timer has began, and in this case, you can just describe the activity. So let's say demo activity, and you can provide the project, the task, and everything. So let's say field service is the project, and you can just add the task in it, and you can also find the timer is just going, and if it's billable, you can just enable the field, and you can also see the shifts. And if you just want to create this, you can click on create, and that has created and it will be added over here. That's the demo activity, and which means you can basically pick the project, the task, whatever that you are working on, and you can tweak the time if necessary and create the timesheets right here from the header bar, and whatever you are doing anyway in the ODOO, so that it should be hopefully make it a lot simpler, and that also makes the timesheet entries over here, and you can easily check out from here itself. So that's the other feature that you can see in the ODOO.20. Now, the third feature is Timesheet Assistant. The Timesheet Assistant will keep track of what you are doing in your ODOO tabs, and in such a way you might want to log the time or what task you might want to put that time. And now this will involve installing an app on your local machine to give ODOO the permission and access that it needs to be able to access the various things that you might be doing in your system. And to manage with it, you can just move on to want to track your activities automatically, and this allows you to have, will not let you to manage with any worries about your timesheets while you are working, and then you can just come back and have a look at your timesheet assistance, and it will remind you the things that you have been working on so that you can log your time accurately over here. So if you just want to manage with it, you would just need to install the app, and you can just click on start now, and here you can see that we just need to install the Timesheet Assistant. This would track the activities on the device to get the timesheet suggestions, and your data stays private and locally only you have the access to it. So if you just want to just go with a download for Linux, you can just move ahead with the next button, and you can just restart. Required to complete the installation, first you need to restart your computer or log out. Either options will be close all, either will be closing all the running applications, and after restarting or logging back, you can just open the assistant again to continue the setup. So I'll be showing this with a complete tutorial in another video. And if you just want to again go ahead with the next step, you can just go ahead, and you can see that this would help the assistant automatically suggest your timesheet, which we have discussed. And this browser needs to be able to communicate with the local activity watch server, and so that you can just go ahead with certain procedures such as opening the settings, and the activity watch website will be opening, and that scrolls the bottom of the page, and under the server settings you can find the label course, and you can just enter the Odoo database URL exactly over there. And again you can just go ahead with the next step, and this will restart the server. And currently we are in the fourth step, and you can just go ahead, and this would allow the browser access. And upon moving on to the next step, you can just log out and fix everything, and that will be installing over here. Currently we are by project, and you can also just move on to chronological, and this fix short circuit in conference room. Like you can see the task. If you just want to add this, you can either add or you can just remove it. So currently you can see that it's adding to the timesheets without any zero efforts, and the timesheets are automatically adding over here. The fourth feature that gonna surprise you in Odoo 20 is we don't have a standalone module for field surveys. In Odoo 20, the field surveys module is merged with planning module. So if you just want to manage the field surveys of your business, you can just head into the planning module, and from here you can easily manage the field surveys of your company, and you can just move on to the configuration. Under the settings, you can find that we have a checkbox. Currently in Odoo 20, the field surveys module is treating as a feature, and you can see that upon enabling this feature, we can just manage the field surveys activities over here. But when you just disable this, you can see that we'll not be able to manage with the on-site interventions, invoice times and materials, and the other custom worksheets and everything. So once this feature is enabled, you can save this over here, and if you just want to manage the field surveys, you can just move on to the schedule, and from there you can just choose by project, and you would be able to see all the field surveys activities that are available in our database. So here we just need to wait for a while. You can find all the activities, and if you want to move on to the Kanban view, you can easily find all the activities related to the field service is currently right now available. Now the seventh feature is stock built in without the inventory app. So Odoo have added a way where you can track the stock of individual product in your system without having the inventory module installed. So you can just dive into the sales module right now, and you can consider a particular product. So let's say I would like to consider a product over here, and without installing the inventory app, we can easily manage the inventory of the product. I would like to consider cabinet wood doors over here, and they have now included the stock figures in the product module rather than in the inventory module. So why this is used on the sales order, now you can mark as a product delivered manually by modifying the sales order line to show how many that you have delivered, and Odoo will update the stock of the product as you do that. So that's the other feature. Now let's move on to the eighth feature. The eighth feature is that the ODOO.LIST function in the spreadsheet. So when you use the ODOO.LIST function, you can get a dynamic ODOO list over here, and you have the option to build everything dynamically, that the Odoo informations on the fly, and that is the list that will be then editable. And in previous versions, we know when you use the ODOO.LIST, it would make static list. Now it's dynamic and you can modify them very easily. So you can just use the list ID and you can provide the content over here. Now let's move on to the ninth feature of the surprising features from the ODOO 20. So let's move on to the payroll module, and the payroll dashboard and AI auditing is the the ninth feature. So here you can find that we have a dedicated module where we can just schedule everything with the parent. So you can choose the month on which you just want to manage. You can set the closing date and let's save it. You can see that we are just setting a schedule, and if you just want to set bank details, we can just set that. You can easily find all the details regarding the missing bank details, like the employees without contract, and if you just want to configure any identification number, we can easily do that. And we can also just customize the layout of the payslip, and you can easily get all these things with the support of new payroll dashboard. So if you just want to change the layout over here, you can easily change, and you can see that if you just want to review the employees and configure the benefits, we can also find it from the payroll dashboard. And finally, the 10th feature of the ODOO 20 magic feature is that setting of the poll in the discuss. And when we just talk about the polls in discuss module, the polls will be only available in group chat and the polls will not be available in the individual chat. So currently we are in the group chat, and upon clicking on the plus icon, you can see that we can find, like, we can create a poll like are you interested in sports as the poll I'm going to provide? So there would be two options, which is yes and no. And if we just want to add another option, we can just add it over here, and the duration is for 10 minutes, and we can allow multiple options here. So if you just want to just set that, we can enable this. And if you just want to add more another options, we can also just do it. And let's click on post so that it will be posted in the group. And here the members in the group can basically vote, and only 10 minutes left for this. So these are some of the surprising and magic features of ODOO 20. And that's all for today. We have pretty much more features that we can see under the release notes, and some features are not yet working or visible in the ODOO 19.3 or 19.2 or 19.1, but it's just released in the released notes. And once it's confirmed in the ODOO 19.1 and 2 and 3 databases, I'll be explaining all those features through upcoming videos. So that's all for today. If you find this video informative, please do like, share and subscribe our channel. If you want ODOO customization, ODOO implementation and ODOO tutorial videos, feel free to contact Cybrosys. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching the video.